The researchers chose the admission examination and course assessment using the REASEC and NKI as their capstone project because they saw a potential to use their skills to help the Holy Cross College. The absence of entrance examination and increase of the students enrolling are the main factors which drove the researchers to develop a web-based system. The objectives of the study. The general objective, the creation of a web-based application that function as an admission examination and course assessment using the REASEC test for Holy Cross College. The guidance counselors need a web-based application to determine the students' strengths and weaknesses based on their results to properly guide them which educational categories they can further develop in. The guidance counselors need the capability to create, edit, delete, search, and view the examination questions and results so that the data collection from the students is easier. The guidance counselors need to validate and approve the examination of the students in order to lessen the possibility of cheating and disclosure of the questions. The students who are unsure which course to pursue need a web-based application that uses their results to suggest which course is best suited for them. The students need a web-based application so that their admission and course assessment examination can go underway as smooth as possible without further intervention such as the need for the test papers and several days of checking. The students need an assessment and course examination to properly explain to their parents or guardians their chosen course by the use of their results. Time limits are beneficial to properly determine the students' capabilities and comprehension skills under time pressure. In order for the researchers to properly conduct the study, they have used multiple reviews of related literature, both local and international, to further develop and solidify their research study.
In order for the researchers to conduct the survey, they first identified that they will use quantitative research due to the nature of their research project, which is to develop a working system that can be beneficial for different types of people. This indicated that they will also use developmental research as part of their research design. The researchers used survey questionnaires as their instrument in collecting data. They implemented Likert scale and dichotomous questions. They used mean and standard deviation to interpret the data. The respondents are the incoming freshman students of Holy Cross College. The researchers used non-probability sampling because they wanted to ensure that the respondents that were answering were serious and understood the instructions given. In totality, there were 70 respondents. 32 were females and 38 were males. Agile methodology cycle was used for the system development methodology. System flowchart for students or users. System flowchart for the guidance counselors or administrators. User case diagram for the students or users. User case diagram for the guidance counselors or administrators. Context diagram. System architecture diagram. Alpha testing. To find the web-based application's vulnerabilities, codes, infrastructure, and integration points, white box testing was used in the research project. Data flow testing is crucial to make sure that the system's flow is optimized. Beta testing. The ISO 1926 evaluators are 5 information technology experts. First, Mr. Brian T. Lasatin is an IT expert with 3.5 years of experience. Ms. Edwina Muldong has been an educator in information and communication technology for 6 years. Mr. Aaron Rasos is a management information system employee with 5 years of experience. Mrs. Anne-Maria C. David, a MIS staff, has been working in field of technology for the past 14 years. Mr. Xavier Pangan, MIS staff with a degree in information technology, has been working in field for the past 6 years.
Results and discussions. The questionnaire started with dichotomous questions to tackle the willingness of the respondents to partake in the web-based system if it were to be implemented. The first question was about the perception of the respondents regarding if they have taken an entrance examination. The results show that 82.9% have not yet taken any entrance exam, and the remaining 17.1% answered yes. Furthermore, the researcher asked the respondents whether they have taken a course assessment test, such as NCAE. The results show that 82.9% have not yet taken an NCAE test, and the remaining 17.1% have done so. Which is why it is relevant to ask if the respondents are willing to take the entrance examination and course assessment test with their top 3 recommended course. The perception of the respondents were positive because 100% answered yes. The second half of the questionnaire is conducted by means of applying Likert scale. The perception of the respondents regarding the needs for the entrance examination so that the school is able to assess their students' capabilities has a descriptive rating of agree. The perception of the respondents regarding the benefits of the implementation of entrance and course assessment examination to the school of Holy Cross College reveals that the descriptive rating is agreed. The perception of the respondents regarding the helpfulness of a web application that has 3 course recommendations based on the student's result show that the descriptive rating is agreed. The perception of the respondents regarding the insightfulness of having a course and career recommendations based on their entrance examination has a descriptive rating of agreed. The perception of the respondents whether course recommendations can influence their decision in taking up a course has a descriptive rating of agreed. The perception of the respondents in regards to having a course recommendation system helps undecided students perceive alternative courses they can excel in has a descriptive rating of agreed. The perception of the respondents in regards to explaining to their parents or guardians pertaining to their chosen course will be easier with the aid of course recommendation system that has a descriptive rating of agreed. The perception of the respondents regarding their parents or guardians' capacity to determine the students' capabilities will be easier due to the web-based application which has a descriptive rating of agreed. The perception of the respondents regarding the benefit the course assessment can impart to them has a descriptive rating of agreed. The perception of the respondents regarding the possible ease of entrance examination due to the help of technology has a descriptive rating of agreed. The perception of the respondents regarding the instant results from the web-based application will lessen the time that has a descriptive rating of agreed. The perception of the respondents regarding the automation of the entrance and course assessment examination can help the guidance counselors in their job as a descriptive rating of agreed. The perception of the respondents regarding the importance of time limit in examination has a neutral descriptive rating. This is due to the point of view of the respondents that they do not want to be rushed when taking this type of examination since they perceive it as important. The perception of the respondents regarding the time limit is a factor that assesses the student's capabilities and efficiency by utilizing time pressure and has a descriptive rating of agreed. The perception of the respondents regarding the importance of preservation of the integrity and validity of the exam questions by taking the examination at school has a descriptive rating of agreed. The perception of the respondents regarding the benefits of the bar graph, which provides visual assistance to the students, has a descriptive rating of agreed. The perception of the respondents regarding the helpfulness of the RIASEC test without the need for login or registration has a descriptive rating of agreed.
Summary, conclusion, and recommendation. At the moment, the availability of admission examination and course assessment is relatively important in evaluating students' abilities. Several web-based applications are already available in various colleges and universities throughout the Philippines to assist them in identifying their students' results. The researchers' approach in differed that students are given in 3 recommendations based on the following factors: their interests or hobbies, their logical, verbal, and reading comprehension skills, and their math and science abilities. This is because the researchers created their examination using RIASEC and NCAI as a foundation. It is critical that the researchers use methodologies and theories that have been approved by the guidance counselors because it demonstrates that the theories used in the web application have been tested and proven to be reliable and credible. The ISO 1926 results, according to 5 IT specialists, guidance counselors, and users, are as follows. Pertaining to the functionality of the web-based system, it has a descriptive rating of agree due to the general weighted average of 4.35. The usability of the system has a descriptive rating of agree due to the general weighted average of 4.6. While the maintainability has a descriptive rating of agree because of the general weighted average of 4.51. The efficiency has a descriptive rating of agree due to the general weighted average of 4.41. Pertaining to the portability, it has a descriptive rating of agree due to the results of the general weighted average of 4.5. And the reliability of the web-based system has a descriptive rating of agree due to the general weighted average of 4.6. In conclusion, the survey conducted by the researchers to the incoming freshman students of Holy Cross College had positive feedback regarding the implementation, functionality, relevance, importance, and benefits of the web-based system that the researcher had developed due to the satisfactory general weighted average of 4.5, which indicates that the descriptive rating is good. The main functions that the researchers want to emphasize in the web-based application is that the following. The research test determines the student's interests and suggests different types of courses and career based on their results. The students who are unsure which course to pursue can be recommended which course to take based on their results. The students are able to register and are required to provide important information so that they can be properly identified and be able to access their accounts to start their examination. The validation from the guidance counselors are required before the student can take the exam in order to prevent cheating and disclosure of the questions. The guidance counselor can also disapprove, approve, and manage the examinees. Time limitation is required to determine the student's capabilities and comprehension skills under time pressure. Instant result due to the web-based application reduces intervention from the guidance counselor, which provides the students with accurate results. The system provides an overview of the results in the form of a bar graph that shows which subjects the students excels at. This provides a visual representation the guidance counselors can use to properly explain the students' results. The guidance counselors are able to perform CRUD, such as create, read, update, delete, and search on the following functions. Students' information, whereas the guidance counselor can change specific information of the students. Update their existing passwords to accommodate unexpected login problems. The guidance counselor can update which student had dropped, failed, shifted, or stopped their pursuit of education. Course availability. Examination categories. The guidance counselor can add whichever amount of the examination they would like. It is not only limited to the NCAI test. Prior to what is required, the examination categories can be edited. The guidance counselors are able to set the time limits to the examination. Exam questions. The guidance counselor can create new exam questionnaires, update the existing questions, delete unnecessary data, and view all the questions available pertaining to their specific examination categories. The guidance counselor are able to set limit of the viewable questions for the students. The questions are automatically randomized to minimize cheating. There is a monitoring system where the guidance counselors are able to see which students have passed in a manner of excellence, very good, good, and failed, and who has not yet answered.